Hi.
Hello. Hi.
This is the second episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's get started.
So we're going to discuss on how startup experience
Mm.
in building in Kenya
Yeah.
ecosystem.
Okay.
Yeah. So how long ago did you come to Kenya and what did you start off with?
Yeah. 5 years ago, I moved in here, and I decided to start several business. And at the time, I started one particular business, like the short distance, last mile delivery, and this was fail. Yeah.
So how far did you get into the business? Like, did you make any deliveries?
Yeah, I just built my website myself,
Yeah.
and I got several orders from there. Yeah, by advertising in the Facebook and Google, but it's not so much. Less than 100 orders I got.
In a period of how long?
It's like 1 month I spent to build a website. I mean, like the 2 weeks I spent time for the building a website, and rest of the 2 weeks I just advertising and then got some orders.
Okay. So you were giving orders to people who are using your service to do deliveries, or small businesses, or what was your target market?
Yeah, this time it's like a logistic service, like, yeah, it's targeting for the small parcel, like SMEs. They want to sending some small parcel to other people. Yeah.
So if you don't mind sharing, how much capital did you use for this?
It's like 100,000. It's so
Yeah.
small,
So
because the building website is by myself. It's nothing investing to any others.
Okay.
Yeah,
And the advertisements?
it's like 100,000.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the advertising.
Yeah.
So you'd say social media marketing agencies actually work?
No.
Social media marketing work
Yeah,
actually.
by myself. Yeah, by myself I do that. And
So you did the ads, you created the ads on
yeah,
your own.
by my own.
So they were videos, or how did you capture
Yeah,
your
it's like
targets?
only I make some advertising image,
Yeah.
and I mean like the illustration, and then I explain about by sentence. So we started some last mile delivery service, and then if you want to send something, yeah, please just click this button, and then yeah, finally I prepared my own business site, and then they can order it.
Okay. Yeah. So it had a GPS attached to the delivery service, or
No. It's,
so okay, you're the one who was doing the deliveries, or you are delegating to whatever the riders. Or
yeah, exactly. This is aggregated service, like the delivery gig workers can sign up to our platform, and then we match to this person to this sender. Yeah. So just like we getting an order, and then we just sending and calling to the delivery drivers, and then they pick up to that place by using the not GPS, just Google Map service, Google Map API. I mean, like, and then this customers, I mean like the senders can sign up this Google Map, and register to the pickup point and the sending point. Yeah.
Okay. I feel that. Why do you think you feel? Because I feel that is a service that is still used.
Yeah, sure. But 5 years ago, there is no
early.
service.
It was too early.
Yeah, I think so. There is no service to matching any senders and delivery drivers in online basis. Yeah, maybe at 2018. Yeah.
It was, I think, the right time to start would have been at COVID.
Yeah, exactly. Before starting the COVID pandemic, they using
That's when the internet usage.
yeah, and then they normally using the calling directly to the drivers. You know, do you have any friends to sending this document to others? And then someone's introduced to you, refer to you the delivery Boda Boda guys, and yeah, this is a very I feel like this is a very traditional way to find a driver, and it's, you know, this has a problem sometimes when you make an order, the Boda Boda drivers is stay in the so far away from here, so it takes time to pick up the document. That's why I built this system. It can register the pickup point and sending destination. So, and then I just match to this sender point, pickup point, and drivers who's staying nearby that place. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it was too early for the business.
I don't know because I already got less than 100 orders. Yeah, I think there is a little bit demand, but I feel like
You were not.
it's very difficult to generate any 1 shillings as income because sometimes the people recognize from this A point to this B point, like 5 kilometer, it's like a 100 shillings to 200 shillings. Is it enough for you? And we have to pass to this driver, you know, as a matching service, as a platform. So, you know, the sender wants to using a cheaper service, like 100 to 200 shillings. And then when I negotiate with this Boda Boda guy say, no, this is 300 shillings and 400 shillings. You know, it's not much that it can't balance to to both sides.
Wants to pay
Exactly. That's why if I matching the good person to this good sender, you know, sometimes exactly. Sometimes this technology can't work because of this argument happen between the both of that. Yeah. You know, the platform is very difficult to standing. Yeah, it's hard to balancing to the demand side and supply side.
So the customers, the senders wanted to pay less.
Yes.
The riders
Yes.
to earn more.
Yes.
And you couldn't make your money.
Yeah.
The senders because they already paid less.
Yeah. Even if I get some good money for this one trip, you know, I have to, you know, balancing I waste the time to discuss the both sides. Yeah. This guy is saying like that price, and are you allowed the?
You're the middleman.
Yeah. So it spend a lot of airtime also. You know. It can't generate a good enough
income.
Profit. Yeah.
Profit.
Yeah.
From the business.
Yeah. I feel it's very difficult to stand at that time.
Yeah.
But actually, as you know, there are a lot of the delivery platform right now standing in here, this market. I feel like it's very resistance.
I think the solution that they have is having your own bodabodas.
Okay, I understand.
If you have 10, you control how much you're willing to pay for a specific trip.
Okay. But I feel like if this also have the pros and cons. You know, sometimes when I hire some Boda Boda guy, they're not following my company rule sometimes, you know. when I call the guy, yeah, there's customers, and he wants to sending this point to this point. Are you available right now? And no, I'm not available because I have another job. No, you're the employee. You couldn't work with another country, another companies. No, this argues happen like that.
So if he was your employee, then
Yeah.
it means he was a certain level salary or
Yeah, usually, yeah, at that time I hire some person, but he's not coming to my office anymore after receiving a salary, you know. I can't standing my service anymore. So
yeah.
you see, that's why I'm very respect to those of the ride-hailing app and delivery app. Yeah. So I feel like it's very difficult to handling it. Yeah, both of side.
But I think them they just have a platform that does the pricing for them and connects them. So like Bolt, the price is already predetermined by the platform.
Yeah,
so you can't have lower prices.
Exactly.
Unless maybe the driver says you pay out of the app or
Yeah.
cancel the ride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The main point is that a lot of drivers sign up already.
Yeah.
So that's why some of the 99% of the drivers refuse it. This price is very low, but
Yeah.
only 1% driver accept it.
Yeah.
You know, this is a
So-
matching happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, actually matching.
So
Yeah. Demand and supply side. So
Yeah,
you know,
it's
at that time I just dealing with the one particular drivers and one particular receivers and so senders,
Yeah.
customers. So you know,
Okay.
it can't match that. So but if I pulling a lot of drivers in left hands, yeah, into our platform, and on the right hand, we have a lot of demand.
Yeah.
It can match to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is a platform, I think.
Yeah.
So at the 2018, what did you do?
I was still studying, so I didn't really have the business mind.
Understand. But how do you think about as your citizen in here? Yeah, there are a lot of the delivery apps or ride-hailing apps is coming to this market.
Yes. Yeah, I think the market is starting to get saturated for the ride-hailing and delivery apps. But the edge is for the market or for the companies to decide or for the market to decide, because an example is I hear drivers are urging people to download the Faras app because for now the drivers are earning 100% of their money. They're not paying any commissions.
Okay.
So it's an advantage to them. So the drivers market the app for them. So that is a competitive advantage.
Okay.
Other apps like InDriver, I'd say, whereby you just negotiate with the driver. I was talking with a driver the other day and he was saying that he sees that doesn't make sense. So because the people who are offered the negotiations are not realistic.
Yeah.
Because if the money you're already paying in Bolt or Uber is not enough for the driver, what makes you think you're going lower than the rates will make him want to take your ride? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So in drivers functioning like the customers suggesting some price
pay.
to ride and understand, and then driver can decide whether to accept or not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. I think for that case, most of the drivers refuse it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is the
Considering-
matching happen?
But considering the market is already saturated, so you can have drivers in many platforms like Diego, Uber, Bolt, InDrive, Faras. The other one there was another ride-hailing company, I can't remember the name. So there are many companies for the driver to choose from, so that makes him feel like he has the leverage to startups.
Mm. Understand. How do you assuming for this market future? Are they standing in the future also, or
Yeah,
just
the market is there. The market will still be there for ride hailing because an example is if I work at Kilimani and I stay at Rosambo, I could just use a cab. I'll not have to pay parking fees. I don't have to worry about the fuel. I don't have to worry about the security of the vehicle. I don't have to have the maintenance expense of the car. So it is better for it is something that will stay. Considering myself, I didn't use these apps like 2 years ago, and now I'm an often user. It shows that there's an increase in demand for the service. So yeah, the market is still there because the adoption of internet for the users is increasing.
But I feel like the market is still there in the future. But how do you think about the ride-hailing companies? Do they dominated by the one company, particular company, or they are balancing, just sharing the customers?
For now, I'm not sure about the market share, but Bolt, I bet, could be the leading or Uber because Bolt is cheaper. Though the drivers do not advocate for Bolt.
But the difficult point is like the cheaper is not equals to they can dominant to this market, because cheaper means like they also can't generate any good enough income in their platform.
The thing is about ride-hailing apps, an example of Uber, what they did not consider revenue first, they considered gaining market share first.
Yeah, exactly.
And then utilizing the revenue from the market share.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear, not sure, but that Uber Eats is actually becoming more profitable than Uber, the ride hailing.
Okay.
Yeah, there could be chances because of the percentages, commission.
Okay.
In food, the delivery, you pay the delivery, you don't have to get the commission from the driver. So it is more profitable in that way. But I think Bolt is, from my view, Bolt is doing a good job because the people in my age, because I'm young, use Bolt mainly, but for security reasons, other people prefer Uber. And we are also exploring new apps like for us and Yego and Drive to see, and Little Cab also to see which has better deals for us, which has more customer service. So the dominance is dependent on the company and how it delivers the services to their consumers.
The quality of the service.
The quality of the service.
But I have one question about most of the restaurants standing like the cost of the foods, direct expenses. Do you know how much ratio is sharing for the compare with their revenue?
What?
Like the direct cost of the food.
Food for in like delivering foods.
No, the normally ordinary restaurants.
Yes.
Like providing the some food as 1,000 shillings. How much they spend money for the expenses, direct cost of the food.
In making the food.
Yeah.
In restaurant chains.
Can you guess how much ratio of this direct cost of the sales?
It depends. If the restaurant is high end, then the costs, then the margins are greater.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it's a local restaurant, then the margins are smaller.
Sure.
The local restaurant has economies of scale because he has walk-ins, more
Yeah.
clients, more
Sure.
customers
Yeah.
from comparison to the high-end restaurants.
But can you imagine and then can you say the
Yeah.
particular number?
I'd say, for example, samosa. You know samosa.
Yeah, sure.
A samosa costs, if you go to a place in Juja, a samosa can go for 10-15 shillings.
Okay.
If you come to Sambu, if the 10 has either potatoes or or French beans or beans in it. If you come to Resambu, the meat samosas and chicken samosas go for 30 and 40 shillings. If you go for a restaurant, the samosa costs 50 shillings.
Yeah, sure.
If you go to a middle class restaurant, it could go for 70 or 100 shillings. And when you go to a high-end restaurant, like the Jackal samosas in the trade, they go for maybe 500, 600.
But for the case, the percentage of this direct cost is not different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mean like, okay, just I can say answer for that for you about the average cost of the sales is like 30 to 40% of the sales. Let's say the 1,000 shillings, this food is 1,000 shillings, and then the business owner spend the expenses as 30 to 40% for this direct cost of this food. Yeah. So you mean like only 60 to 70% can get their pocket, but from here there are a lot of the labor cost and renting, have to pay for utilities also, expenses. So there are a lot of the ride hailing up and food delivery up, but if they taking 20 to 40% from this sales,
so,
the restaurant side, it's very hard to standing.
Okay, so the ride hailing apps, I think they overprice the food. So if something goes for 300, let's say it goes for 400.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're adding to something.
They're the price.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Okay.
So
So you mean like if you are the customers, you should be go directly to the restaurant.
Yeah, if I go to the restaurant.
It's cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
They can cover by that.
Yeah, they can cover
Understand.
Yes.
30%, maybe the commission ratio
Yeah, the commission, they just
increase, adding to their sales.
Yeah, that doesn't affect the company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, understand. I didn't know that. And then every time I order without any conscious.
No, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Understand.
Yeah, the restaurant industry is tough, but a safe space for a business person, I'd say, because the food is guaranteed that people will eat every day, so you're guaranteed the sales.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's a safe business. But not many people exit from a restaurant business.
Yeah, I think so. Not only I can see the Java House can standing well in this market.
Java House
and art market, art cafe also.
Art cafe, considering it's not that old. Art cafe is doing quite well.
Okay, how do you think about for the local restaurants? Do they really survive this market in future?
Yeah, I think they'll survive because they just make ends meet. So if I sell food at this price, I just need something I need revenue to pay my employees, to pay myself, to pay rent.
Yeah.
If that cycle, if the cash flow is constant, I think they'll manage. Yeah.
Really?
But it depends. If the person is growing too fast, he might fail. If the person is too conservative, he might survive. Yeah, it depends with the nature of the business person who runs the restaurant.
Yeah, sure. That's true. But in Japan, let's say most of the this like chain restaurants is dominated to the market, so no one's like handling for the local market, local restaurants
No.
standing currently.
So there are no local restaurants.
It's so few.
Oh.
Yeah, especially in the capital city. In the local areas or rural areas, yeah, they are providing several local restaurants. Yeah, because they have the advantage for the good getting communication with customers well. But in, let's say, particularly in capital city, they can't survive that. So that's why I'm concerning about
In Kenya.
in Kenya also happening such a case.
I don't think that's good.
Oh, you don't think so? Okay.
I don't think that could happen because if you have just talked about Java
Mm.
Art Cafe,
Mm.
they don't sell traditional foods.
Yeah.
Like we have Kiteri, we have
Okay.
Ugali.
Mm.
I don't think you can find that.
Oh,
So
understand.
these local restaurants
Mm.
provide
Mm.
substitute for.
Mm. Understand.
So it could be,
Mm.
it is a 50-50 chance, but
Okay.
we have more traditional foods. The Javas, and it's more kind of a fast food type of restaurant,
Mm.
but the local restaurants provide catered food, like
Yeah.
good food.
True.
Right. So
Mm.
I think local
Mm.
restaurants will still survive.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. I have another question about you.
Yeah.
In personally,
Yes.
like the foreign food
Yes.
or local food, which one do you prefer? Like pizza or chicken? This is also the coming from foreign countries.
Okay. So I prefer local food.
Really,
Yeah.
it's
It's better nutritional because when I was moving out with my partner, we decided not to eat as wheat-based food, as we reduced the reduction intake of that. But I'd say I prefer kind of homemade food because of it's made with love, nutritional value. Yeah, because actually, if I just remember that today was on off on pizza, but not yet. I can't remember the last time I ate pizza. But I have a lot of fries because yeah, it's
okay.
yeah, we live as boys and we order a lot.
Okay, in assumption,
Yeah.
like let's say if you have good enough money, good
Yes.
enough wealthy, do you still continue to order the local food, or
I'd say that we were actually considering getting somebody to help us in doing the house chores and doing the cooking for us.
but just you can order to instruct to
Yeah,
how
just
to making
to make
local food?
Local food.
Really?
Yeah, because it's actually cheaper to make local food.
No, I mean
if
like
you're saying if
yeah.
you're wealthy,
yeah.
I'd say, I'd still continue taking
Really?
homemade food. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I prefer that.
You mean like the advantages goes to the in
Looking
taste?
in taste, taste.
Yeah,
to-
because I surely understand that this is a cost value. Cost is very few.
If
compared
not,
to-
if cost is not a factor, I'd still go for local majorly during the week because I go to the gym, so I need to eat healthy food. So that's why I'm so biased on local food.
Okay.
But yeah, once in a while I'll be doing fast food because it's it's fast food and it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I think you prefer.
I prefer the Japanese food, but in here it's very difficult to eat it. So sometimes I go to the Chinatown to eat Chinese food, Asian food, let's say, because it's very similar taste. Yeah. So I'm not dislike the local food, but I not get used to eat it.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes I go to local restaurant. Yeah, and I like it. Sure.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm.
It's good food.
Yeah.
Yeah, just try different varieties. But
Mm.
I think
Yeah, sure.
if
Exactly.
you're used to eating
Exactly.
your own local food,
Exactly. Yeah.
changing your perspective
Exactly.
on liking another person's
Yeah,
local food,
I also
it's
agree,
difficult.
totally
Yeah.
agree with that. Yeah, I
So-
wanted to also changing that Chinese food to Japanese food, and next day, I want to go to a local restaurant. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I think so. I hope the local foods here are interesting.
Mm.
It's interesting. It's an interesting experience. Also, I have not even explored all the local foods in Kenya.
Okay.
An example is biryani. Should try
Oh, yeah.
biryani. It's rice, low cooked in point.
Biryani is
Biryani, yeah.
No, I know that's the biryani,
Yeah.
but is that a local food?
Yeah, it's local food.
Really?
Yeah, it's food cooked.
Normally Indians bring to in here. No?
No, I don't. It's
Okay.
especially cooked by the coast in the coastal region of Kenya
Okay.
by the people from Mombasa.
Mm.
I think so.
In 100 years ago, even the people's eating the ugali and some biryani or something.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
I'd say
Before independence.
Before independence, I'd say that I'm not sure of. That we were eating maybe arrowroots, sweet potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Having meats, having
Yeah, I think so. Maize is
yeah, maize also. But I think maize is something that came to Africa. I'm not sure that
In recently.
Yeah, I'm not sure that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure that.
You mean like you're talking about the ugali and equals to the maize, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think,
Okay.
yeah, that's all for
Today. Yeah, thanks for listening for the episode 2.
yes. I hope we're learning. And
Yeah.
we'll get better.
Exactly. It's important.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.
So, cheers.
Bye.